I'm Warren.
And I'm Charlie.
We're the Yoho Joes. And this is our review
of Drink Well.
All right. So when we do normal reviews, we got three categories: food, service, price. We're going to kick it off with service because it's a little bit different this time.
So Drink Well is actually, they consider themselves a traditional pub, so they don't actually have table service. You actually have to go and order everything up at the bar.
And then somebody brings it out to you. So since we had no waiter, we didn't have a way to judge good service. However, food came out super fast.
And the way their ordering system was set up, unlike most bars, they actually had a little dedicated area specifically for serving, which was kind of always empty. So I immediately got to go up and order the food, and it took just a couple of minutes.
And as an added bonus, a waitress did come by and clean our table off. So for service, we're going to give this an odd 4 because we didn't actually have to tip because there was nobody to tip, even though we did.
Yeah, and I guess next we're actually going to talk about the food, which for most people is the highlight and the reason why we'd actually go to the restaurant.
First item on the thing, we got an appetizer, was the giant tots. You get 6 of them. They're like this big. They come with red bell pepper ketchup. This is a great idea. I love the concept of these giant tots.
But they weren't executed maybe as well as we would like. They were big, which is always nice. And they had a decent flavor, but there was just something off.
This grittiness at the end. It's like eating dirt.
Like I had a little bit of sand in my mouth. Yeah, after
and
I was
to
done
such
eating.
a degree that I was like, I'm eating dirt, which really turns you off.
Yeah.
However, star of the show, roasted red bell pepper ketchup.
It was pretty tasty. It
Very
wasn't
good.
too sweet, and it had a really nice flavor. Not like normal ketchup, like just enough different. They're like, wow, that's really nice. And definitely the star of the dish.
For our entrees, we picked up 3. One of them was the smoked macaroni and cheese with mushrooms. I have a bit of a thing with macaroni and cheese. Most restaurants' macaroni and cheese is bland. I rarely come across macaroni and cheese at restaurants that's not bland. To their credit, this is pretty good. Smoky flavor.
And it had the mushrooms. The mushrooms kind of complemented the smoky flavor, but they didn't really stand out against it.
However, like all restaurant macaroni and cheeses, ultimately
pretty bland.
Yeah. Could have used some salt, could have used some other flavor.
Something to take it to that next level.
So, not bad. But next on the thing was, this is a fascinating sandwich. It was a peanut butter, jelly, bacon, banana sandwich on ciabatta roll.
Which, if you think about it, is fascinating. What a great concept. I was excited.
Very
I was
creative.
kind of excited about eating the sandwich. A little scared because I'll be honest, I would not have ordered it if I were on my own because I don't actually like sweet things as entrees for food. But, when I had it, I was kind of pleasantly surprised.
It was a good sandwich. It was very sweet.
Very sweet.
Problem is, it comes with bacon on it, and that should be great. Bacon and syrup. I love bacon and sugar. However, the bacon didn't come through.
There was a lot of bacon. You got bacon in every single bite,
But you couldn't taste bacon every bite.
which is kind of a problem.
Yeah. So in the few bites we had where we could taste the bacon, it was fantastic. But for some reason, they need to get better bacon. They need more bacon. They need to use a thicker cut of bacon. I don't know what it is. The bacon flavor needs to become good. So good sandwich, but not as well executed.
So the last entree that we ordered was a really cool item as well. It was a kimchi Reuben. So it was corned beef with kimchi instead of sauerkraut.
And this was the star of the show. This was a fantastic fucking sandwich.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Lots of pastrami, just a little bit of kimchi. The kimchi was spicy, had a thing. It was the rye bread. It wasn't soggy like some Reubens are. It stayed nice and dry throughout the thing, but it was still a juicy sandwich. This was a great sandwich, and I have no complaints about it.
Me either. No complaints about the kimchi sandwich. A great idea, great flavor, incredibly well executed. Perfect sandwich.
Special side note goes to their house-made French fries. Light, crispy, thin. Better than any bagged chip I've gotten. Better than a lot of restaurant fries. Really well done.
Yeah, excellent. And they came with a nice, maybe it was a remoulade, I'm not sure.
It was creamy sauce. It was also very light.
Very, very tasty. It complemented the chips well, and actually the rest of the meal on the rest of the items on the plate. So really good.
So for food, while the taste of the most of the things was decent but not great, we would have given it 3. The creativity of some of their items kicks this up to a 4, which is a nice touch.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree completely. A 4. I think it's great.
Final thing, price. We both paid $22.
$22 for 3 entrees and one
And an
appetizer.
appetizer.
I also had a beer, and Warren had 2 Cokes.
And they charged us for Cokes, per Coke, per can, which keeps me from giving the price of 4. But ultimately, this is a very reasonable dinner.
Yeah.
We've had less and paid a lot more. So we're going to go ahead and give price here a 3.
A 3, which, if we total it up, that's 2 4s and a 3. Actually brings us to 3.75. We round up. So
We get a not often seen 4
Yeah.
for the Drink Well. We're going to go ahead with our Yoho rating on 3. 1, 2.
Yeah!